That compound is called as anti-aromatic compound, and the compound which is non-cyclic, non-conjugated, non-planar, that compound are called as non-aromatic compound. So student, today I am going to start a new topic, that is aromatic electrophilic substitution reaction. Aromatic electrophilic reaction. Aromatic electrophilic substitution reaction. Aromatic electrophilic substitution reaction. So we know that benzene contains circular pi cloud of benzene contains circular cloud of pi electron above and below the plane of the ring. So benzene having pi electron cloud above and below the plane of the ring. Let me show you that. Okay, so it having pi bond and it having pi electron cloud above and below the plane of the ring. So this loosely attached pi electron, can be donated. This benzene can give its loosely donated pi electron, and hence benzene is a nucleophilic in nature. Benzene has a capacity to give its loosely bound pi electron to the other compound. Hence this benzene is a electrophilic substitution reaction, electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction, such as nitration, sulfonation, halogenation, acylation and alkylation. So benzene having this loosely attached pi electron and it can be donated. Hence this benzene ring is nucleophilic in nature. Benzene ring is nucleophilic in nature. Therefore, it gives electrophilic substitution reaction. Therefore benzene gives electrophilic substitution reaction such as sulfonation, halogenation, nitration, alkylation and acylation. Okay, let's take a general example of substitution reaction, electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction. So benzene, in when it react with reagent Nu, so this is your reagent, in presence of catalyst, in presence of catalyst in presence of catalyst it undergoes electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction. Substitution reaction means the hydrogen atom of this benzene ring, it is replaced by electrophile. It is called as electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction, and you will get this E substituted product. Nu. So this is the general example of electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction. Benzene ring, in presence of this reagent having electrophilic and nucleophilic part, in presence of catalyst, it undergoes electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction. The hydrogen atom of this benzene ring, it is replaced by this electrophile. It is called as electrophilic substitution, means hydrogen is substituted by E. Electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction takes place on aromatic ring, that's why it is called as electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction. Electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction. So when aromatic compound undergoes substitution reaction, there is no effect on its aromaticity. Aromaticity is restored, so that's why the aromatic compound undergoes substitution reaction rather than addition and elimination. So benzene ring with its delocalized pi electron is an electron rich system. So benzene ring, it having delocalized pi electron, these pi bond are delocalizable. Okay, because of this delocalizable pi electron, benzene ring is a electron rich system, and it attack on electrophile, and it gives substitution product, where E plus is an any electrophile, and where this E plus is an any electrophile and Nu is a nucleophile. So the reaction in which hydrogen atom of aromatic ring is replaced by electrophile is called as electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction. Now let's see the mechanism of this reaction. So reaction mechanism, it is nothing but the step by step explanation of your reaction, how bond formation and bond breaking takes place during the formation of product. So reaction mechanism, it is nothing but the step by step explanation of your reaction. So this is your general reaction mechanism. Aromatic substitution reaction. General mechanism of aromatic electrophilic substitution reaction. So in this reaction, the reagent first generate a active electrophile. So in this reaction, what happened? This reagent first break up into two parts, and it generate active electrophile. An electrophile, it is nothing but the electron deficient species. So in this reaction, the reagent breaks up, the reagent first generate active electrophile. The most widely accepted mechanism of electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction is a bimolecular and involves the uranium ion intermediate. So this reaction is a bimolecular reaction, and it involves the uranium ion intermediate, which is also called as sigma complex or Wieland intermediate. And it is a three-step mechanism. So let's see first step, sigma complex. So let's see the first step. First, formation of electron E plus electrophile, positive charge on this E, it is your electrophile. So first catalyst, we get Nu catalyst. So this Nu form bond with this catalyst, you will get Nu. Step 1, then step 2 takes place. Attack on, so having this E, so this double bond will attack on this E. This double-headed arrow indicates the movement of two electron. It indicates the movement of two electron. So this double bond, carbon-carbon double bond having two electron, okay, one electron shared by this carbon and one electron shared by this carbon. So in double bond it having two electron, so that this double bond will attack on this E, because this benzene is your electrophile. E is your electrophile. E is your electrophile. It is electron deficient species. So this double bond will attack on this E. Electron rich system will attack on electron deficient species. So this double bond will attack on this E. When this double bond attack, the attack takes place on this from this carbon, okay, and this carbon loses its electron. So this carbon will form bond with this E, and there is a positive charge on this carbon. So you will get this type of structure. You get this type of intermediate. So here already one hydrogen is there on this carbon, and here now this, there is already hydrogen on this carbon and positive charge on this carbon and positive charge on this carbon. Now this is called as sigma complex or uranium ion intermediate or a Wieland intermediate. So this is your intermediate, uranium ion intermediate. There is a positive charge on aromatic ring, that's what is called as uranium ion. It is also called as sigma complex, and it is also called as Wieland intermediate. So this double bond in the second step, attack on electrophile takes place. This is your electron rich system, benzene ring. This benzene ring, the pi bond of this benzene ring attack on electrophile. This carbon form bond with this E, will get this, what, there is a formation of bond between E and carbon. Already hydrogen is there, because benzene having 6 carbon and 6 hydrogen. So on this carbon there is already one hydrogen, and there is pi bond attack on this E. So this carbon form bond with this E, and this carbon loses its electron. So that's why there is a positive charge on this carbon. Now this carbon is electron deficient species. This carbon is electron deficient. To minimize the electron deficiency of this carbon, this double bond will delocalize here. To minimize the electron deficiency of this carbon. Or you can say that the stabilization of this uranium ion takes place by resonance. So this double bond will delocalize here to stabilize this electron deficient carbon. So here on this carbon number, this one and this on this between these two carbon, there is a formation of carbon double bond. This double bond delocalize here, so this double bond will shift here. So new double bond will form here, and on this carbon there will be a positive charge. Because this carbon loses its electron, because this double bond shift here. So this carbon is electron deficient. So negative positive charge shift on this carbon, you will get different resonating structure of this uranium ion. Now this carbon is electron deficient, so this double bond will delocalize here. The double bond will delocalize here. Okay, and here will be the formation of new carbon-carbon double bond and positive charge shift on this carbon. Positive charge shift on this carbon. And this double-headed arrow we are using for to write the resonating structure, to write the interconversion of resonating structures. This double-headed arrow, this structure are interconvertible. This structure are interconvertible. So the next structure, a positive charge shift on this carbon. Here is your carbon-carbon double bond. So these are the different resonating structure of this uranium ion. Okay, this is the intermediate, that's why we are writing in a bracket. Now its hybrid structure is, let me draw the hybrid structure of this different its hybrid structure is so this is the hybrid structure of this uranium ion intermediate. So in step 2, attack on electrophile takes place. Your benzene ring is electron rich system and the pi bond are loosely bound. So this pi bond of this benzene ring attack on electrophile, attack takes place on this carbon. This carbon loses its electron, so there will be formation of carbon single bond between this carbon and electrophile, and this carbon loses its electron, so that's why there is a positive charge. So you will get this type of intermediate, and the name of this intermediate is uranium ion intermediate. It is also called as sigma complex or a Wheelian intermediate. Now this carbon is electron deficient. To minimize the electron deficiency of this carbon, this double bond will delocalize here. Double bond will delocalize here. It form carbon-carbon double bond and positive charge shift on this carbon in the next resonating structure. So here is your positive charge, old double bond remain as it is. Here is a new carbon-carbon double bond. Now this carbon is electron deficient, so this double bond will delocalize here. Here will be the formation of new carbon-carbon double bond and the positive charge shift on this carbon, and this is the hybrid structure of your uranium ion. So this is step 2. Now step 3. So in step 3, what happened? Step 3 is loss of proton. Step 3 is loss of proton takes place in step 3. Loss of proton takes place in a step 3. So base takes proton from this intermediate, and driving force for this reaction is aromatization. aromatization of this ring. So this nucleophile substituted product, E substituted product. So this is the reaction mechanism, how this benzene is converted to E substituted benzene, and this is called as a reaction mechanism. This reaction takes place in a 3 step, and reaction mechanism, it is nothing but the step by step explanation of your reaction. So it takes place in a 3 step. First step is a formation of electrophile. ANU bond breaks, you will get the active electrophile. Then in the second step, your attack on electrophile takes place. Benzene acts as a nucleophile, and it attack on electrophile which is generated in a step 1. This electrophile generated in a step 1. So benzene ring attack on that electrophile, it generates the intermediate, and the name of intermediate is rhenium ion intermediate. Rhenium ion intermediate. Then the stabilization of this positive charge or carbocation takes place by resonance. These are the different 3 resonating structure of this rhenium ion, and this is the hybrid structure. In the next step, loss of proton takes place. This nucleophile, it acts as a base, and the function of base is it takes proton. So anyways, it acts as a base. It takes this proton. It takes this hydrogen as a proton, and the bond pair delocalize here. It form carbon-carbon double bond, and you will get your E substituted product. And the driving force for this reaction last step is aromatization, because here in this second step this benzene ring loses its aromaticity. Okay, so intermediate is non-aromatic, so that's why it convert to aromatic compound. Aromatic compound are more stable than this non-aromatic. So driving force for the third step is aromatization of the ring. So the benzene ring attack on electrophile forming pi complex. So here this pi bond first form pi complex with this electrophile. Benzene ring attack on electrophile forming pi complex. Then this pi complex changes to sigma complex. Then this pi complex changes to sigma complex, in which sigma bond is formed between ring carbon and electrophile. So here first there is formation of pi complex, then that pi complex changes to sigma complex. In a sigma complex there is a sigma bond between electrophile and ring. So here is a sigma bond between electrophile and ring. This bond is called as sigma bond. Carbon carbon single bond or carbon carbon, any E bond or any atom is called as sigma bond. So this is your sigma bond. So in sigma complex there is a formation of sigma bond between your electrophile and ring carbon. So sigma bond is formed between ring carbon and the electrophile. So this is actually called as carbocation or rhenium ion or sigma complex. So this intermediate, it is actually called as carbocation. It is also called as rhenium ion or a sigma complex, which is stabilized by resonance, which is stabilized by number of resonance structure, So this is the stabilization of this rhenium ion, this is the stabilization of this carbocation by number of resonating structure. Then this step is a slow step. And the aromaticity of the ring is lost, and hence it is a rate determining step. So in this step the aromaticity of the ring is lost. Okay, so aromaticity of the ring is lost, hence this is a slow step, and it is a RDS step, that is the rate determining step. Now last step is loss of proton gives substitution product. So in the last step loss of proton takes place and it gives substitution product. So in the third step what happened? In the third step the nucleophile or this Nu removes proton from rhenium ion. It removes or it takes proton from this rhenium ion intermediate. The loss of proton allows electron from the CH bond. The loss of this proton allows the electron from this CH bond to go back into the ring, back into the ring. So loss of proton from this CH bond allows this electron to go back into the ring and regenerate the aromatic pi system and regenerate the aromatic pi system So in third step, this nucleophile removes the proton from the uranium ion intermediate. So it taking the proton from this uranium ion intermediate. The loss of proton allows the electron from the CH bond. Loss of this proton allows the electron from this CH bond to go back into the aromatic ring, and regenerate the aromatic pi system, because this aromatic pi system is more stable than this one. So the driving force for this reaction is aromaticity of the compound. So this is the general mechanism of electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction. Any doubt regarding this? Yes? Hello? No? So this is very important. Once you understand the general mechanism of electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction, because the basic of this all mechanism is depend on this general mechanism, because in every this is the general one. Okay, in the final exam also we are taking the same type of mechanism will be there, only instead of E another atom is there, or instead of nucleophile another nucleophile will be there. Okay, so this is the general mechanism. Once you understand this general mechanism, you can easily write the mechanism of any electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction, that is nitration, sulfonation, halogenation, acylation, alkylation. Okay, now this let's now take the example of electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction, that is a nitration reaction. That is which reaction? Nitration reaction. So nitration reaction, it is nothing but the introduction of nitro group. It is nothing but the introduction of nitro group into aromatic ring system is called as nitration reaction. So when benzene react with HNO3, H2 temperature is at about 60 Celsius, 60 degrees Celsius. So the replacement of this hydrogen by NO2 group takes place. H2O, H2SO. Nitration reaction, it is nothing but the introduction of nitro group into the aromatic system. That reaction is called as nitration reaction. When benzene react with nitrating mixture, that is nitric acid in presence of sulfuric acid, at 60 degrees Celsius, you will get this nitrobenzene as a product, and plus water and twice H2SO4 as a byproduct. Now let's see its reaction mechanism. How this benzene is converted to nitrobenzene. So this is one of the type of electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction, because hydrogen is replaced by nitro group. That's what is called as substitution reaction. So same here, the first step is formation of electrophile. So let's see how the electrophile is generated. So HNO3 react with two molecules SO4. This reaction is reversible. So when this H2SO4 react with HNO3, you will get NO2 plus you will get H twice HSO4 minus twice HSO4 minus as a conjugate base. You will get H3 nitronium ion. This nitronium ion is actually electrophile, and HSO4 is acid of water, conjugate acid of water. This H3O plus H3O plus is conjugate acid of water, and this HSO4 minus is a conjugate base of H2SO4, and this is your electrophile. This is your electrophile nitronium ion. This is your electrophile nitronium ion. So this is the first step, formation of electrophile. In the first step, generation of electrophile takes place. So nitric acid get protonated by sulfuric acid and decomposes into nitronium ion, which is an electrophile. So nitric acid get protonated in presence of sulfuric acid and get decomposes to give this nitronium ion, which is an electrophile in this nitration reaction. Now in the second step, the attack on electrophile takes place. So like this, directly writing NO2. So this double bond will attack on this nitrogen. There is a formation of carbon nitrogen bond. So in step 2, what happened? First there is a formation of pi complex. So this double bond, it is pi bond, it forms pi complex with this electrophile nitronium ion. Then this pi complex rearranges to sigma complex. And in sigma complex there is a formation of sigma bond between carbon and nitrogen, and you will get this intermediate, and the name of this intermediate is aranium ion intermediate, or a Wheelian intermediate, or a sigma complex. Then this is your positive charge containing species. So this is your intermediate, okay, which is generated in the reaction. So intermediate, it is nothing but it is a short-lived species which is generated during the reaction. So in this reaction, this aranium ion, this carbocation is the intermediate, so it is generated in the reaction. Now this carbocation is electron deficient species, okay, this carbon is electron deficient. So to minimize the electron deficiency of this carbon, this double bond will delocalize here to stabilize the electron deficiency of this carbon, and here will be the formation of new carbon double bond, and this carbon loses its electron. So there will be the positive charge on this in the next resonating structure, and this arrow indicate the we are writing for resonating structure to show the interconversion between the two structure. So here old double bond remain as it is, means this one, new carbon double bond and positive charge on this carbon. Now this carbon is electron deficient, so double bond will delocalize here. So simply we have to replace this E with resonating structure. You will get this different resonating structure, and this HSO, this HSO4 minus HSO4 minus, it acts as a conjugate base. It acts as a conjugate base, and the function of base is you are after taking this proton, you will get this nitrobenzene as a proton, H2SO4, introduction of nitro group. Introduction of nitro group into the aromatic system. That reaction is called as nitration reaction. So this nitration reaction can be carried out by refluxing benzene with nitrating mixture. So this is a nitrating mixture, the mixture of concentrated HNO3 and H2SO4 at 60 degrees Celsius. You will get this nitrobenzene, reaction of benzene with nitrating mixture, you will get nitrobenzene as a product. So nitration cannot be carried out by using only concentrated HNO3, as the reaction is slow. Okay, you can't do the nitration reaction by only using nitric acid, as the reaction is low. As the reaction is very slow, the nitration can be easily takes place with the fuming nitric acid at a room temperature. It can be easily takes place with the fuming nitric acid at a room temperature. However, fuming nitric acid it hazardous to use, and hence nitrating mixture are used. So this fuming nitric acid, it is hazardous, so that's why we are using this nitrating mixture. So during this reaction, okay, so we'll see the role of nitrating mixture. So the first role of this, or you can say that advantages of using nitrating mixture is during nitration reaction, what happen? Water is generated. So what, during the formation of product, this water is generated. During nitration reaction, water is produced, hence concentrated H2SO4 is used, which is dehydrating agent and absorb water, hence the rate of reaction is increased. So during this reaction, what happen? The water is produced. Once you get the product, water also produced as a byproduct. Okay, so the role of this H2SO4 is that it act as a dehydrating agent. It removes the water. It act as a dehydrating agent and absorb the water, hence the rate of reaction is increased. The reaction takes place very fastly. So this is the first advantage. Then the H2SO4, it is a stronger acid related to HNO3. So in the formation of nucleophile, it helps in the formation of nucleophile. So H2SO4, it is a strong acid relative to HNO3. Therefore it can protonate HNO3. HNO3 and helps in generating this nitronium ion. It helps in the generating this nitronium ion, NO2 plus, which is an electrophile required for the nitration. So H2SO4, it is a stronger acid relative to HNO3. Therefore it can protonate HNO3 and helps in generating nitronium ion, NO2, nitronium ion, NO2. This is your NO2, nitronium ion, which is an electrophile required for nitration. So the nitration of benzene is carried out using mixed acid containing nitric acid and sulfuric acid. The reaction takes place in the following steps. So these are the reaction takes place in the following step. And another important use is it acts as a conjugate base in the last step. So this is the reaction mechanism. First step is nitric acid get protonated by sulfuric acid and then decomposes to give nitronium ion, conjugate base of H2SO4, that is HSO4 minus, and conjugate acid of water, conjugate acid for of water, CaW, conjugate acid of water. So this is your electrophile. Now in the second step, the nitronium ion, which is an electrophile. This is a nitronium ion which is an electrophile. So in the second step, benzene ring attack on electrophile and form sigma bond with the carbon atom of the ring, and the resulting cyclic carbocation gets stabilized by resonance. The resulting cyclic carbocation gets stabilized by resonance. Now third step is loss of proton. The carbocation ion loses its proton in presence of base, that is HSO4 minus, to form nitro compound, and this is a two-step reaction in which first step is a rate determining step. This step is a rate determining step. So this is about the nitration reaction. Any doubt in this nitration reaction? Hello student. Okay, so we'll stop here.